Hey guys, it's Kimmel and welcome back to my channel. For this video, we are going to be doing another reading vlog. This is going to be reading on my Kindle for a week. This is my Kindle. I have a bunch of stickers on here. I got this last summer. I was pretty iffy on actually purchasing it, but I'm so glad that I did. So if you would like a video fully dedicated on the Kindle recommendations, if you should buy it, pros and cons of a Kindle, let me know and I definitely will make one because I think this honestly one of the best investments that I've ever made. I'm just going to be reading on my Kindle for a week. I am going to my dad's house for a couple days. I don't want to bring some books that are on my TBR because like what if I'm not in the mood to read them? It's just a lot to carry anyway, so I thought bringing my Kindle is way better than bringing a stack of books, and I have a bunch of options on here. Currently I'm reading Don't Let Her Stay by Nicola Sanders. This is a psychological mystery thriller. I'm only on chapter 2. I've never heard anybody talk about this book, so I just picked it up. It says, it seemed only 5 minutes ago that Richard went to the station to pick up Chloe and now they were here. Finally, I would meet my stepdaughter for the first time and Chloe would meet her baby sister Evie. Richard was over the moon that his daughter wanted to come back into his life. So Chloe is said to be very sweet and she was kind of iffy about her father remarrying again, but she's over it now and the stepmom is just excited for them to bond. And then it says, anyway, let's just say things haven't quite worked out that way. Whenever we're alone, Chloe makes it clear that she hates me, but in front of her father, she's a perfect little angel. I don't trust Chloe and I certainly won't leave her alone with Evie. So basically, stepdaughter hates her stepmother, but literally could kill her. So that's what I'm reading right now. I will update you guys when I get further into this because I'm only a couple chapters in. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, mini update. I just got to the part where Chloe, the daughter... Okay, wait, what? The main character whose POV we're mainly reading in is the stepmom, and her name's Joanne. Chloe just came to visit. So she's at their house. Richard went to go get Chloe a little drink, and then Joanne came in and she was like, oh my god, Chloe, I'm so happy you're here. It's so lovely to meet you. Chloe, her big fat ass said, you said that to me already 3 times. And then her dad walks in and then Chloe's all happy and all nice to her again. So we don't like Chloe right now because she's like, what is that for? I really don't know what to expect because it feels like it's just going to be Chloe hates the stepmom and then is gonna want to kill her or something like that. Chloe's mom, Richard's baby mama, she died years ago, and then Chloe went to boarding school and was away from her dad, so that's why she's like finally coming back into his life and everything. It could go any direction. I say this every time I read a mystery thriller type book. I always feel like the main character has schizophrenia. Everything that I'm reading, the plot twist at the end is gonna be, and it never happened. The plot twist that always get me is when you're actually reading somebody else's perspective, but you don't realize that. That's your little update right now. For some reason, have the urge to want to read the Twisted series by Anna Huang, I think, even though I hear so many mixed reviews on it. But at the same time, I feel like it is one of those series where if you're just getting into more reading of romance books and stuff, old type of book talk book. But it is on Kindle, so maybe I can just try it and see. The first one is Brother's Best Friend, but I'm also at the same time currently reading a Brother's Best Friend book. We gotta continue reading this and I'll update you guys. I am 61% through Don't Let Her Stay. I am so irritated with every single freaking character in this book. Even Joanne. It says at the top, when someone inside your house wants you dead and no one believes you. Gaslighting and manipulating to the max in this book. Gutted me every single time trying to read it because it was just so annoying. It's not scary vibes, thrillery vibes yet. Now that I know somebody wants to kill somebody, because it says it at the top of the book, it's annoying. I'm intrigued and I want to know what's gonna happen. Even though I picked this up yesterday, was only on chapter 2, I did most of the chunk today. So it is a page turner because who to believe, really? There could be a crazy plot twist happening. Somebody could be somebody that I think is somebody, but they're actually somebody else. I love when that happens, but it really just makes my stomach hurt. Like, ooh. I noticed also reading mystery thriller books on my Kindle goes by 100 times faster than reading it on a physical book every single time. And I noticed majority of my mystery thriller books that I've read, they're on Kindle Unlimited, or I have the physical book as well, but then I ended up reading it on my Kindle because it just goes by so much faster. So definitely recommend reading a mystery thriller book on here because you could stay up all night clicking away. Right now I'm just going to get ready for bed and then I'm going to finish the book because I have like an hour 30 left. It's like I'm kind of scared that maybe after, or maybe I won't finish it tonight and I'll read it tomorrow morning. Read a little cute romance tonight maybe. I hate Chloe and I hate Richard. Joanne, is she the victim or what? Maybe not. Maybe she is suspicious. I don't freaking know. It really is a mystery. Y'all, completely off top. Well, not really. You guys know how I talked about earlier how I was like, oh my god, maybe I should start reading the Twisted series. I get a TikTok. What do you mean he growls and roars in Twisted Love? Never mind. That's all I had to say. All I can say right now, just because somebody had a terrible, terrible childhood does not mean that they can treat you like shit. Like, yeah, that sucks, but that is no excuse, is all I'm saying. What is happening? This is so weird. Joanne literally says, I was prepared to give her the benefit of the doubt and to recognize that considering her tragic childhood, it's no wonder she's strange. But I'm just like, no excuse. And it's raining outside and I'm a little spooked. I don't think I want to read anymore tonight. It's midnight. I'm scared. I might read a different book. I'm scared. Good morning. I stayed up really late finishing Don't Let Her Stay. That book is done. I was a little spooked, you guys saw. I had to read like kind of like this, like looking away from the screen. I don't know what was going on. The thing that I like about the Kindle is you can have the option to have the time at the top of the screen or to not, and I'd rather the time not be on the Kindle because I like being able to just flow through the reading, and then I look at the time later on and I'm like, wow, so much time has passed. Getting lost in reading in that way is so much fun. Anyway, thoughts on the book. It felt really long for a book that was like not even 300 pages on the Kindle. I don't know. First of all, the dog was my favorite character. It's like it was a whole bunch of WTF is going on for real, because I still, after reading it last night and sleeping on it, thinking about it, I have no idea how I feel about this book. Like the changing of plot twists kind of irritated me a lot because it was like, okay, it could have been this, but also could have been this, could have been this. Like, who do I believe? Which normally I'm okay with, but for this one, it was just frustrating because there was a lot of manipulating and gaslighting. Some of the characters were just really annoying. I can't tell if I like Chloe or not, and the main character Joanne, she's just kind of clueless all at once. So I think I'm gonna right now have it at a 3-star. It wasn't for me terrible. I was spooked. At first I was thinking I was not gonna get scared at this book because I was just like, okay, it just seems like a daughter that hates her stepmom. And then I started getting really scared. Plot wise, it was like a 2.5 or 3. I started a new book last night because I couldn't sleep with Don't Let Her Stay on my mind. I was scrolling through Kindle Unlimited trying to find a short little romance book, but a lot of the books that I really wanted to read were all Brother's Best Friend, but I'm reading a physical book that's Brother's Best Friend, so I don't want to clash the two. So I'm reading First Down by Grace Riley. He's a football player, college romance. He transfers to a new university. His name's James. He has to retake a class that he failed at his old school. It's a writing class and he's not good at writing. You know where this is gonna go. And he has to take this class because he'll lose any chance of him making it in the NFL for credits, I guess. He meets this girl named Beckett. They call her Bex. Just his type. She's really smart. She is the key to help him pass this writing class. Price of her help is a fake relationship. He wants me to help him pass the writing class we're both stuck taking, but when his teammate, my cheating ex, won't leave me alone, I realize I need to convince him that I've moved on. And what better way to pretending to be in a relationship with James who wants nothing to do with a real relationship. I already was icked out in the first chapter about something, so that's what we're reading. Hey guys, it's been a couple days since I last talked to you guys. I started editing this video and realized I have not talked to you guys in a little bit. Days that I missed talking to you guys, I went to my dad's house. I did not vlog because I was finishing up filming my 24-hour reading challenge video, so my main focus was on that and I kind of forgot that I was filming this video. Here is your update. The First Down book, I stopped reading on chapter 3. I just did not like the way that it was written and the way that the characters were talking toward women. The beginning of the 3rd chapter, I don't want to hear about her masturbating at all. Like, I thought it was gonna be a cute little romance. It gave the details, I guess, so I stopped reading that. And then I picked up reading the one with the kiss cam, which seemed more promising. This popped up on my Goodreads recommended a lot. I decided to finally pick it up because I was very intrigued with the concept. I've never read anything like this. Quick synopsis. What's her name? Nora goes on a blind date with this guy. Not really feeling him. The date is at a basketball game. She's sitting next to her blind date, and then this other guy is sitting right next to her with his friends. She starts hitting it off with this guy, forgetting about the blind date. The blind date leaves to go get drinks or something. Nora and Duke, the guy, he's the main male character, end up on the kiss cam, and they're like, F it, and they kiss. She ends up going home with him, but they don't actually end up going home. They spend all night crossing things off their bucket list, just doing random things, being spontaneous. And she ends up telling him, okay, we can't actually have anything going on with us because I'm leaving to a different state in 3 days. Have their fun night, and then they don't talk to each other anymore. 3 years go by, they run into each other again, and it's kind of a workplace romance in that area. So I have a couple chapters left. I haven't read it all today. We're gonna get some reading done and finish this book tonight, but I decided to pick up another mystery thriller book. I know, that's my pattern. I found this book on Kindle Unlimited. It's by the same author from the first book that I read in this video, Don't Let Her Stay. This one is called All the Lies. It's about Amy and Jason. Perfect marriage, picture perfect, everything's great, except Amy is trapped in a nightmare. Oh my god, is this gonna be schizophrenia stuff too, where none of this actually happened? We're about to find out. Jason is controlling and just a toxic husband and violent. Ooh. Amy ends up going on a cruise without Jason, and she meets this girl named Liz. Liz is traveling alone, and Liz is on the way to meet her birth mother for the first time. Liz and Amy look exactly the same. They look like they could be sisters. So apparently a boat ferry accident, whatever happened, Amy starts to regain consciousness again. Everybody thinks that she is Liz. So I guess she wakes up in a hospital. That's like kind of the first chapter that I've read so far because I'm only on chapter 2. She wakes up in a hospital and everybody thinks she's Liz, but she's Amy. So she has to make a decision whether or not she wants to tell the truth about her and that she is not Liz, or return back to her terrible life with Jason. Amy starts to settle into Liz's life, and then it says she finds that not everybody believes all the lies, and she is only one mistake away from paying the price. So no idea what that means. Do I want to be scared? Probably. I'm just going to finish the one with the kiss cam first, and then I'm gonna start reading that book. That's your update. I was filming this video yet again. I ended up finishing last night the one with the kiss cam. I'm rating that book a 3-star. It was, you know, cute, flirty, fun, romantic in ways it needed to be romantic. I don't know, I kind of got bored towards the end of it, and I wasn't a huge fan of just how workplace romance it was. Normally I'm okay with that, but for this one I was just kind of bored with it because she was an intern and he was the boss. They said more than needed to, that there can't be any relationships between bosses and interns when they know damn well. Yeah, I really liked Duke. Constantly was just telling her, like, you can trust me, you're okay with me, and it was very reassuring towards her. But Nora had a really hard time accepting the love and reassurance, which was like reasonable, but then at a certain point it got like, okay, maybe do a different plot or something. I really liked the beginning half. Kiss cam and being very spontaneous with each other, especially for her because that's not really what she does, and then I got bored. Update on All the Lies by Nicola Sanders. I ended up finishing this. This is the very first book that I've ever given a 1-star rating. I started it the other day and I only read 1 chapter, and then last night I read a huge chunk of it, and then I finished it earlier today. I was going to DNF it, like the first 2 chapters, because I told you guys that Jason, Amy's husband, is so violent, so abusive, so toxic. It was insane. I didn't think it was going to be that much toxicity, but it was a lot, and I was going to DNF it, but I was like, okay, I want to see where this goes. Needless to say, all the characters were actually really annoying. I was bored. I wasn't even scared. And when I read mystery thriller books, I've said I like being scared, even though it's kind of a scary feeling. That's like the whole point. I was not scared at all. I was literally reading it like this. A waste of my time, actually. But I think that's gonna be where I'm going to leave off in this video, because I was looking on Kindle Unlimited and none of the books that were on there I was interested in reading. I kind of miss reading a physical book. It feels like I've been reading on my Kindle for forever for some reason, but I've only read 3 books, I think, in this video. So yeah, that was me reading on my Kindle. I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely recommend reading on a Kindle. Get a Kindle, best investment ever. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that, and I hopefully will see you guys in the next one. Bye!